Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Deep Fried. My name is Mufasa. I'm also joined by my co-host Brody, and we have a wonderful special guest with us today. My good friend Bryce, host of the new podcast Africast.
Hell yeah!
Make sure to give him a listen. How have you been, my man?
Yeah, I've been cool, man.
You've been doing as the devil does. You walk up and down the earth, haven't you?
Yeah, you know I like this.
Of course. Now, how was Florida? You get hot down there?
Oh, bro, it was so hot down there. It was unbelievable.
Oh, my goodness.
Like, there be times I'd be walking to work and it'd be raining. And when it rains down there, bro, it just gets unnecessarily hot. Like, real fucking hot.
No
So every
doubt.
time I'd be walking to work, I wasn't sure if it was the rain on me, if it was just sweat. Like, it was ridiculous.
Just humid.
Ridiculous.
Humid for the sake of
Bro,
humid, right?
The worst part is it'd be nighttime and the same shit would be happening.
I see. The one thing, I don't mind the rain. It rains everywhere. I don't like the lizards and the cockroaches.
Bro, the lizards were ridiculous. The lizards down there are like having cockroaches up here, bro.
Yeah.
What part of Florida were you in?
I was in Lakeland, Florida.
Okay, where's
Polk
that?
County.
Was that on the Atlantic side or the Gulf?
It's like Central Florida.
Central Florida? Okay, nice. So how far away were you from the coast?
Bro, that much I can't answer. Like,
You never been to you were never at the coast?
bro, I never really left Lakeland much. I mean, I go to the
No
beach
shit.
here and there, but
Yeah.
the closest beach was in like Tampa.
Oh
But it
shit.
was like other than that, like I was home doing this shit, smoking weed.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
So a lot of
maybe not.
fucking old people down there?
Bro, there was so many old people.
I hear that's where they go to die.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, why is Florida in the news like every fucking week?
It's ridiculous,
Some
bro.
crazy shit.
Because if anybody with enough money to move wherever they want and chooses Florida is clinically insane. And all of those clinically insane people with just enough money to complain about it end up, writing tribunals about themselves by acting like douches in public.
Yeah, most definitely.
Bro, when I was down there, I remember one night I was working at McDonald's, and down there it's always fucking hot. It's miserable hot. So when temperature would drop here and there, people would lose their minds about it. Like, remember one time I was working at the drive, he pulls up, and she has this bubble jacket. I was there in my regular uniform, but I got the window
A
open.
bubble jacket?
Yeah, bro,
Like one that's
like
puffy?
this big ass jacket. It's like more like 65 degrees, maybe like
No.
70. And she looked at me and she was like, "Oh my gosh, aren't you cold?" And I was like, "Nah, man. Like where I'm from, like this is nice. Like we live for this shit."
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, 60, 70 degrees for them.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like keep your hair in, stay inside all week type weather for them. That's
Well,
like
it's like
mid-January.
when me and him went over to the West Coast, probably like, what was that, like 4 months ago?
Yeah. 4
Now?
months.
Yeah, and when we were over there, we were in San Francisco. It was like 70 degrees, dude. People were in, like, either people were in long sleeve, long pants, bundled the fuck up,
Yeah.
or there was people walking naked on the beach.
Oh,
At the
man.
new beaches there.
Yeah.
Yo,
Like, all
we
times.
were out by the Golden Gate Bridge, and it's like on this hill, kind of, right? The
Yeah.
outlook.
And
I'm
it's-
looking down, and there's a beach down there. I'm like, yo, dude's down there completely butt naked.
Mathers Beach.
Yeah,
It's on
Mathers
I think
Beach.
it's on the.
There
east
wasn't no
side.
pussy on there.
No.
There was all
Just-
fucking.
There was
dick.
barely any dick.
Dude. No. For real.
All like 10 people down there had the combined inchage. From this
For
one.
real, yeah.
And it was definitely beer gut to go around. It was
Seriously.
like they were sharing.
It's terrible.
Yo, it was the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I remember that shit. It was at the top of the hill, that bunker. There was, I don't remember what the bunker was called, but it was assigned to Mathers Beach.
Yeah,
And I
definitely.
looked on the map and it said that the hill was called Strawberry Hill. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is what they're talking about. And they're just, like, getting butt ass naked, hanging out with the seals and the sea lions.
Bro, another thing that tripped me out about Florida was like people like really dubbed down there. No disrespect to anybody who's from Florida,
don't.
of course, but I mean, hey, bro, it is what it is. You know, I said it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But, like,
seriously.
bro, they're far behind. Like when it comes to like school. Like I remember.
Education.
Yeah, I remember. I was working at McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
There was this chick, right?
Yo, that's where
Yeah.
you find them, though.
Bro,
If you
it's
wanna
crazy.
look for them.
She was telling me about this time that her and her sisters all wanted to. Mind you, they all look the same. Right? Big, hefty Southern chicks. Telling me the story. She was telling me the story about how they all went up to Atlanta, wherever. And she was like, yeah, and in the hotel rooms, they all had jacuzzis in it. I I was like, a what? I was like, a jacuzzi. I was like, you mean jacuzzi? She said, well, boy, that's what I said was jacuzzi.
Jacuzzi.
It was the other time. I'm supposed to wear glasses, like prescription glasses.
Right.
And, there's other times where I go in there with my glasses on. I mean, she takes them off my face and puts them on. Everybody can see perfectly at my glasses for some fucking reason. Everybody but me.
You just got a soft.
Yeah.
Soft
So everybody but me can see perfectly at my glasses. She puts them on her face and she's like, "Are you sure these is prescription?" And I was like, "Yes, those are in fact prescriptions."
And that's
prescription lenses.
That's how she says it.
Bro, that's how she says it, bro.
What is
someone's
this?
someone's putting their arms around your neck. Constriction lenses.
Conscription.
Conscription. To like joining the army.
Prescription. Not prescription. Not prescription, people.
Not even
Conscription.
Not even subscription, which would kind of make sense.
Damn.
I mean, you know,
That's
if
what I'm
they ain't
saying,
smart enough to be in Georgia, they'll send them down, go down south.
That's what it seems like, man.
Different breed.
You can't make it in Alabama or Georgia. We're just gonna send you down to Florida.
Hey, we got it.
Different.
Here we got a place
So
for
the
you
lawyer's
dumbasses.
already
Go ahead.
lost. No, but hey, if you dumb enough, they'll just send you straight. They'll send you back. They'll send them white niggas back to Europe. They'll send us back to Africa. Send everybody. It was like you just need to find a south and head.
Ice going crazy.
Yeah.
Ice going wild, yo. All these motherfuckers out here.
They're looking right at the Native American people. Just
Yeah.
You're next.
Like, damn, y'all already got us. Seriously, though.
We're from here. You can't send us nowhere, mother. We're from here.
Nah, exactly. I mean, you see, that's the thing that pisses me off when I see people saying they're African American and they're not, like, from Africa. Like, at this point, grow the fuck up.
Does that get you a lot?
You're fucking black.
Yeah.
You're African American when you're from fucking Kenya. You're from Zimbabwe. You're from Tunis. You're African American.
Right.
If you're from America and you happen to be of African descent, they got a word for us.
American.
Yeah, Americans.
Seriously.
Like, holy fuck. Like, it's the most annoying version of there's no other race that gets expressed like that. And you know it's because they tiptoe over it. And it just frustrates the devil out of me.
I always thought it was like, it was about specificity.
Specificity?
Yeah.
Correct. It is.
And I thought that's what.
But to me,
was like,
that specificity is more important. If you're going to talk about an African American, and what are they doing? They're 25 years old. They're listening to Fetty Wap. And shit.
What the fuck?
Like,
the word rapper?
yeah, I'm just thinking rapper off the top of my head. And if they're listening, then it's like, okay, that's a black person. We're chilling. Like, I've met this guy. I say, what's up, dude? How you doing? We do like a weird handshake. But if there's an African American in the fucking room, he's like, hey, how are you doing today? I'm fine. I haven't been here before. This place is crazy cold. And like, oh, okay.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just gotta break them in, man. 6 months later, you're like, what's up, nigga?
Yo.
What's up, nigga?
Yo.
Like Michael Blackson, you ever seen him?
No, I'm not.
Yo, he's so funny.
Bro, when I was just working at FedEx, bro, I learned how, I don't want to say how they think, but like, more or less how Africans really think of like black people. You know what I mean? Like, black people are like, yeah, my brother, man. The whole time, bro, they don't even fuck with us like that. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, like,
not us. Like, they're just like, you're ambivalently not from my country. They don't see you as part of them.
Really?
No.
Wow.
And I
That's
get it
crazy.
Because we're not anymore.
Yeah, you guys are completely different,
Yeah.
culturally speaking.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
We're trying to make our own.
That makes
culture
sense.
it's like being.
Well, it would be like me going over to the UK. You know what I mean? Like they come over here, I go over there. It's completely different. You know what I mean? Even though like it may look the same, it's
It
just
doesn't
like,
look the
bro, like our houses were nowhere near the same. You know what I mean?
they are very different.
And I feel like that's what matters is culturally where you grow up. You know what I mean?
Very true.
It matters a lot about how you act and like what you do.
And if you're born in Africa, you're raised in a different way than you are in America.
Yeah,
It might be better, it might be worse.
you're out here
depending
trying
on
to
who you are
marry
and what
like
it is.
13 bitches. That
Yeah.
shit doesn't happen in America.
Maybe not.
I
You know,
can say
just
about like
Unless
out
you're
there,
Mormon.
out there, like they definitely like look out for you.
Yeah, no, yeah.
But like, I consider this as a black man in America, bro. We don't.
No.
Like, I always say, like, black folks like crabs in a pot. Like, once one makes it to the top, there's like 3 more trying to bring him back down. You know what I mean?
Damn.
And it's like, yeah, it's deep. Like, but it is what it is, bro. It's like, as black folk, it's cool. We got a black president. Cool. We didn't know him from a can of paint. And cool. Yeah, we got a black president. I mean,
yeah.
But it's like, man, you could be homeboys. You died. It's like, man, yeah, it's my boy. But I'm going to drink this liquor for him. You know what I mean? It's cool.
Damn.
See, it seems like we praise, like, I don't know how to put it, like,
no, dude, you dead
figures
right.
of power that are in society. You know what I mean? We praise them more than, like, motherfuckers who grew up with.
More than, yeah.
Well, I feel like, and this is from me, and just addressing like the presidency thing, but I feel like that wasn't as much him as that was an us moment. That was like the first us moment I've experienced in my 24 years.
No, I definitely know what you mean, man.
So you feel like as the black community came together when Obama got elected?
I looked up to him more than I looked up to any other person in the world, because no other person had even conceived of this. Literally no one has thought that Nelson Mandela or Barack Obama were going to do what they did.
Right.
And they did it. And they became the first and second black presidents in the entire fucking thing, and they of some of the most important countries in the world.
Right. But after he was elected, weren't there a lot of black people who thought that he didn't do a lot for them while he was in office?
Me included.
There's always gonna be ungrateful motherfuckers.
Yeah.
True.
And the difference is whether or not they're using that malfeasance to enact change, like what he was prescribing. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's where it kind of rings hollow, because how much has really changed? But at the same time, now we ask that question and we get the wrongest answer.
Yeah.
Is
True. Yeah. I mean,
because once a reversal in political party happens on something like that, like a neutral, like poster for us, like it kind of like, ooh, I see what we were missing. Like I didn't look up to him as a president, and I didn't think that was that cool. I just thought that him being a black guy was way cooler.
yeah.
Me personally, I think him being the black guy with the talent that he had, the power that he had was cool. You know what I mean? Because for 1,000 years, something black people always told that they would never adopt you. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Nobody ever thought they would live to see a black president.
Yeah, dude.
No, it's been a lot closer than 3,000 years. That's the thing.
No,
It's been like 100. Like, no shit.
Here, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, for real. That's what a lot of people don't understand, is that it's not that long ago. Like, and that's the fucking crazy thing. And I feel like that's what makes it, like, a lot more admirable for me, is the fact that, like, his people were going in the opposite direction, like, 100 years ago. You know what I mean? Totally flipped it around, came on top, and became one of the most powerful people in the United States for two consecutive terms. You know what I mean? And, like, that says a lot.
Yeah.
You know? And people always think that, you know, slavery is just, like, so long ago, but really it's only 2 people ago. You know what I mean? Like, for real, great-grandparents that, like, down south definitely had fucking slaves, 2 people, bro. You know what I mean?
2 generations ago.
Mm-hmm. Easy. And that's what I think was really exciting about the presidency, at least for me, or more of an outside perspective of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But,
Ooh.
dude, so this...
Speaking of Africa, can you tell us a little bit of how you thought of making the Africast?
The Africast.
Yeah, dude, I want to hear more about this.
For black people.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to necessarily say for black people.
No, you can say that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, because it's like for everybody. But
Okay. But
you get
for
the gist,
people
you know what I
who
mean?
want to be
It's for
educated
us.
about the black community.
yeah, anybody, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Anybody who's going to listen about what black people think, you know what I mean, or how black people work, if you will, you know, it's for you. Like, you know,
Right.
me personally, I mean, I grew up around a lot of white people. You know, it's shit.
Yeah, let's get to that.
All right, well, I mean, just take it one at a time. I mean,
Yeah.
but grew up before security and shit. You know what I mean, so I was around a lot of white people.
So
And
that's why, because you lived around, you're like, oh, I want something that's just for me. Like, you don't feel like...
Not necessarily from that. Really, he was like, I was raised around a lot of white folks, so it's like, but now I lost my train of thought. Like, so how I lost my train of thought.
That's good.
So you were talking about, we were talking about how you wanted to start Africast, and you said
right.
that you were in foster care.
I was in foster care, lived around a bunch of white folks.
Right.
You know what I mean? Oh, that's what I was saying. Lived around a bunch of white folks. Went to a lot of white schools, but a lot of times I was the only black kid at the white schools. You know what I mean?
Same.
So, I like white girls. Dated a lot of white girls. They didn't know too much about black folk. They would always ask me questions. Why do black people do this? Or why do black... And bro, it's kind of nerve-wracking. So it's like...
Oh my God.
If it can kind of like...
Dude, it
reach
really
out to, like,
Yeah.
Jane Doe, who always has these questions about black people. Like, what do black people do? Like, why they do shit this way?
Yeah,
My fucking mom.
Yeah.
If they'll watch it, like, it'll answer your questions. So,
Yeah, that's sick.
Dude, that's fucking real.
I feel, that's really important.
Dude, you could just, explain away, all the things that we do as a culture. Because you experience it. And you are a part of it. Now, so, are you going to address the more shady parts of it? Are you going to really talk about, all right, ladies, if your boyfriend gets pulled over and you're in the car, you have to call 911 too. And stay on the phone silently until everything goes away.
I don't know.
PSA.
That's real as fuck.
And because being a black man, you ever got profiled?
Oh, I've been profiled plenty of times.
Yeah, dude, it happens for any particular reason at all. And there's nary a thing you can say about it. Don't get me wrong, I know you've also been profiled.
No, yeah, but because, rightfully so, you know what I mean? It's not because of anything that I couldn't have done. You know
when you're acting stupid or
yeah, you know what I mean? I've been
you're a
profiled
tourist.
because, either I've been driving high, you know what I mean? Which, obviously I've doing fucked up shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was talking, you guys have a lot in common with growing up around, predominantly white communities, right?
Always. I used to live in D.C.
You did always?
I did always.
You did always? So when did you when did that start happening for you?
The way.
I guess
grade?
that's when you became aware that there's a lot more white people around you than people your color.
I was already when I got put in foster care, I was already aware of what was going on around me.
Yeah.
So it's I was probably 15, maybe 14.
Damn.
So it's I still had contact with my mom and brothers and sisters and all that shit. So, but they sent me this Altoona, and I don't, no offense, that's where they make white people, bro.
Yo, oh my God.
That's where they make white people. Altoona, Pennsylvania. If anybody was ever wondering where white people were made, it's Altoona, Pennsylvania.
That's funny as fuck.
That's the realest thing.
Yeah. But I lived out there, and these are
people would have really had a beef with you, I'm certain.
They never really said it in my face.
Damn.
Everybody kind of looked at me oh shit, a black guy. Let's just try to be his friend. Maybe if we're his friend, he won't beat us the fuck up.
Yeah.
That was
Is that what you felt too?
A little bit more the first one than the second one. But now recently the second one.
Bro, it was
have you ever had shit said to your face around here?
Yeah.
Really?
Later on in life, I had shit said about faces, handle that was handled, but
yeah.
When I went there, like I said, everybody kind of looked at me oh shit, he's gonna beat us up. But it was I'd never seen so many white folk in my life, especially not in one little spot. When I went to school up there, it was
where were you living before?
I was living in York. I was living in the city.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so it was a real serious culture shock.
Damn. Up there, because that's way above the that's
in the mountains. Bro.
I ain't nothing but heroin addicted whites out there for real.
I went from listening to fucking crackheads argue outside of my fucking window in the morning. You know what I mean? To fucking birds and deer galloping across the fucking valley.
I know that.
Vicious.
I know that feeling.
Seeing Bambi, you're what the fuck?
DC, upper Maryland area, and then moved up here, and then it was I'd see Asian, Indian people, black people, white people, like everybody just pops up, and it's just like sweet. And
Right.
this is a cultural environment. You see Muslims walking around, and it's like it's great. And then you come up here.
How old were you when you came up here?
13.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
And
So that's about the same age.
yeah, dude. I
Right.
can't do it.
Damn. So when you came up here, obviously, like you live in Felton, which is surrounded by white people.
Yeah.
And not only that, but they're like hillbilly to fuck.
Yeah. And so like there's nothing to chase. There's nothing but deer out there.
And white women.
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
you also
yeah.
do like.
No, dude.
Yeah.
They're my guilty pleasure. I can't. I've got to stretch out. I'm widening my source, but I'm ending up turning back to like. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyhow.
I feel like it's changed the ability for most people to see themselves as a race over one other one. You just see yourself as a person.
Right.
It's just coincidental that you have the race that one is speaking of being called.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Sometimes you really forget about it. But I guess sometimes you really have to, because there are ways that people act when they see you because you're a different race than them, or if you're the same race as them. Because, I don't know, I think it's weird. I think it's cool that we've had, like, mostly black people on Deep Fried.
Yeah.
But, like...
I haven't even noticed.
I see, that's what I'm saying. I think it's cool, too, when you think about it. But it's the other way around. If it was the other way around, that would be like a psychotic form of mental white privilege. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
like,
true. But like at the same time, dude, a lot of white people aren't interested in like real as shit. Like for real, they don't do like a lot of my friends that I've had in the past. They're still doing the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, there's no ambition. There's no like cool different shit that people are doing. You know what I mean? And like that's just like the fucking suburban white culture, dude. Everybody does the same thing. You met them once, you met them all. You know what I mean? Like real shit. And I don't know, dude. Like I feel like every walk of life is fucking different and like deserves to be respected. And I fucking enjoy it.
And that's the thing, bro. Like it's kind of the reason why I started the Africast. I'm going to be starting up is because, you know what I mean, it don't matter what you are. You could be fucking purple,
exactly.
yellow,
Right.
orange. You could be white,
Be so
black.
full
bro,
of lean, you're fucking
bro,
purple.
You could be gay. There might be something in there for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To like, you know what I mean, connect with. So it's like, it's for anybody who wants.
It's honestly much easier to live your life like that, because there's so many people who like they instead of doing good for the world, they try to fight what they define as evil, and that's where the dichotomy is.
Oh yeah, definitely. But shit.
I don't know. So do you ever feel like this really? Do you think it made it harder for you to feel proud as a black man living out here in the sticks?
I never really ever felt like anything.
Do you feel proud of your race?
Of course. I'm happy.
I guess like really how did it affect, like did it make you feel more proud, or did it make you, how did it affect you? You know what I mean? Like did it make you wanna like find out more about your heritage and your background and where you came from? Or did it like make you, you know, like question some shit?
Bro. I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
I think, me personally, I think everybody where they live is proud of their environment. I definitely feel that I'm proud of my environment.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, so I don't know if I'd say living out here kind of made me anything. I mean,
Right.
I feel you.
it just, I feel as though more or less my walks through life, like where I've been. Not
Yes.
necessarily where I've been, but
Yeah, because you've
I
been
mean-
through some shit beyond just here.
yeah, like I mean, I feel as though that should show my people my character. Like that should show people like who Bryce really is. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So
For sure.
No, dude, I remember when you lived in the neighborhood for a little bit. You were cool. You were like, I was like happy for like a split second. I was like,
Oh shit, you guys lived in the same neighborhood?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
For a long time, it was only you and your brother.
Huh?
It was only you and your brother for a long time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I was chilling with you and Jared and like all them, and I'm hoping I'll see him. If he's in 2 weeks, I'm gonna see if I can swing him in.
Jared who? Wait, Jared Stanball?
Yeah.
Oh shit! What the fuck? Damn, how long did you live in Felton?
Like 6 or 7 months.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I was out there for.
Holy cow, that's
Yeah.
crazy. That's how you guys met each other?
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck. Was that recently?
No.
Nah, like 7 years ago.
No.
Was it longer than that?
Yeah.
Oh man.
That was like 10 years ago.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah. About going on like that time. 10 years ago.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, dude.
And we just stayed together. We just stayed linked up. And I'm just like, yo, keep your shit.
Yo,
Come
that's
over.
crazy as fuck, man. Oh yeah, that's awesome as fuck.
And I'm glad you're a free bird. And
I'm glad I'm a free bird.
and we can come to smoke these owls.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh, because that shit is fucking rough. It really is. Like, I don't want to fucking pry, but you ain't go burning bridges, did you? At least you were. That's good. Hey, but
Of course.
do you feel like the United States addresses sending people to prison properly? Do you think they
Fuck no.
Yeah, no.
Fuck no.
Let me hear.
What
it.
do you
I
mean?
feel there's a lot of people in prison
Like-
for a lot of like dumb shit that they probably shouldn't be in prison for.
Like drug related?
Beyond that, definitely.
Beyond that.
Yeah.
Like, I feel as
Sleeping on a
though
public bench.
little
Really?
dumb shit, you know what I mean? Little ass dumb shit.
Damn.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck. Yeah, no, you're right.
Bro, it's fucking.
It
Almost
is.
2020. There's still people in jail for fucking selling marijuana back in the day, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like,
there are people who are like in war-torn places and have their house blown up, and they don't have anywhere to live, and then they try to go somewhere else, and then somebody kills them. Like a lot. Like there's still like medieval style shit going on in 2020.
Yeah, dude, humans are barbaric. For sure.
Oh gosh, I don't get it.
Well, like, I mean,
We're
I
so
don't know.
fastidious to only one claim in that we will do something only if it intends that someone else will suffer. That's literally it. Everything else has been like a lie. Like, as far as human history has gone, there's nobody who's ever, like, not swaying the opinion of battle by saying, oh, we're good, and Trojan horse that motherfucker. You know, they used to think the Troy thing was a myth?
they used to think that.
Yeah.
I thought they always knew it was true.
No.
The Trojan horse.
Yeah.
Why did they think it was a myth?
Because it's like 3,000 years ago. It was people were talking about something that happened 200 years before the people writing about it had it happen. Like,
So there was a 200-year gap between when it happened and when it was written about.
Yes.
That's what you're saying.
yes.
So there was plenty of room for inserts.
Yeah, yeah. So they
And-
did not believe that this is how it happened. They're like, okay, this is
Right.
little-
So how did they prove it?
a millionaire in England was like, I'm gonna dig up this fucking Troy and find it. And so he like released the hounds and found the city and dug it up and like found the horse and they reconstructed the horse.
Oh my god.
that's wild as shit.
Yo, that's wild as shit.
Exactly. It was just this amateur billionaire. He's like, I just want to be a treasure hunter, and like found the Trojan
Oh my
horse.
god. Yo, well, on that note, we're gonna fucking wrap the episode up. Fucking,
Yes.
yo, I had a great time chilling, smoking with you
It
guys.
was a pleasure.
Let's fucking do
Pretty
it
nice.
again.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Oh yeah,
Yo.
man. Hopefully you
Big
can get that Africast started up
Hey,
and
like,
shit.
comment,
Yeah,
share,
that'd be awesome.
subscribe. We
Oh, yeah,
appreciate you.
Yo,
Deep fried
see you
spam.
guys. Peace out.
Check us out on Fried Friday.
GoPro, stop recording.
Nobody said it any Fridays yet, did they?
No.
Fuck. I'm gonna do one tomorrow. I'm gonna be like.
Bro, high as shit.